All right, here we go. Game 2.
Here we go. Redemption.
Oh, man.
Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
The Warriors coming into the arena earlier. They know a hostile crowd's waiting for them, and it looks like they'll be ready for it.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Now Golden State's starting 5. Up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. And it's Jackson in at the 5. And the regular season, Richard, is finally here. Wow, I am excited to work with you again this season. Cannot wait for the schedule.
Oh, to work with you, Kev, man. You're a legend, and it's always an interesting journey. We're fired up. These teams are fired up. Let the games begin.
Now here's Morant. To the paint. Jackson misses. Puts up a deep 3. Warriors the rebound. The feed to Wiggins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Talking about the Grizzlies veteran, Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
And he makes the first. RJ, the Warriors' dominance of this era has put them among the best franchises of all time.
Yes, I would completely agree with that. No one comes close to the Lakers and Celtics, though, Kev. The Warriors, after the Spurs, I think the Spurs are 3, but the Warriors and the Bulls, because they had 2 dominant eras, and not much really before and not much really after.
Both free throws good from Green. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And Green gets it to go.
And Green just loves to initiate contact. It puts the defenders on their heels.
Here's Morant. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Upside Jackson with the Grizzlies, Richard. There's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
The first one falls. He's perfect from the line this time. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Curry finds Wiggins. Over Jackson. Rebounded by Jackson.
Normally he drains that.
Morant passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. Jackson down low. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Bane, and no good, had a chance to take the lead there.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Jackson with it. Now Green defending. Jackson passes to Aldama. Wiggins against Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Payne for 3. The Warriors pull it in. The pass to Green. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. And it's blocked. Down low. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Jackson.
Just muscling it home from there. Jackson is no stranger to having to work over strong defense.
To the inside. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Curry.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Steps back and fires. Doesn't go that time.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Ooh. Okay, Ja turning it loose. Someone throw that man some water.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Jackson Davis. Green with the ball. Aldama's there. And here we go. Fast break and Morant's got it. Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer no good. The Warriors trailing. Wiggins passes to Curry. Here's Podziemski. Pass to Wiggins. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Pass to Podziemski. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. So Morant, he'll go to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
That's good from Morant.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
moment here to see the numbers for Wiggins. Last year, getting it done. Last year averaged 17 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
That shot is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Payne. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds in this game. Curry can't get it to go.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's Jackson. It's blocked. Here's Podziemski. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
Morant against Curry. And again, Memphis no good.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's Morant. 7 points in the game. Shoots over Curry. Aldama passes to Morant. Payne inside the three-point line. Jump shot is good that time.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Curry passes to Wiggins. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Morant outside. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Driving in and blocked by Payne. Shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's the lob to Jackson. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Feeds it to Green. Over Jackson. Green, no luck.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Timeout called the Warriors. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Luke Kennard comes in for Payne. And Smart subbed in for Morant. Now here's Curry. Still scoreless. Smart against Paul. Shoots the 3. They get it back. Looney. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now here's Smart. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Paul. Banked in off the glass.
The defense looking lazy there. You can't allow Paul to get inside like this. That's just asking for trouble.
Smart with the ball. Here's Kennard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Paul. It's a 3-point game. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
There's a lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Marcus Smart.
Now here's Paul. Fires from 14. Kuminga, no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Outside for Jackson. Smart on the wing. Defended by Paul. Clark outside. Pass to Kennard. The second chance effort. And the layup is good. Kennard's got his second basket of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Curry passes to Moody. Now Paul. Inside, Looney kicks to Kuminga. The pass to Moody from past the arc. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Passes it to Kennard. Driving to the basket. Shoots over Curry. Here's Clark. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paul looking around. He feeds it to Kuminga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Memphis. Stevens is checked in. And it's Rose in for Santi Aldama. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Kennard. First quarter. Misses from close range. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. It's tipped. Rose with the ball. Kuminga picks him up. Rose in the post, misses the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Curry against Smart. Here's Curry. Fires the 3. The shot missing. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Grizzlies lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kev. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
Out in the wings for him, Smart and Bain. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Stevenson at the power forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Smart, 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. It's rebounded by Kuminga. The Warriors lead it. Here's Podziemski. Back to Paul. To the middle. Bounce pass from Looney. Here's Podziemski, guarded by Smart. Here's Kuminga. Misses the baby hook. The Grizzlies shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Smart on the wing, covered by Wiggins. Paul against Rose. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Wiggins kicks to Paul. That ball's ice feed that time from Wiggins. Paul's got 5 points so far.
By no means a volume three-point shooter, Paul picks his spots and is very accurate.
And Looney sends it back. Paul outside. Over Rose. Paul can't get it to go. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Smart goes in. Can't hit from in close. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Rose. Now here's Wiggins. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis.
For your Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Morant against Paul. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
Paul with those little micro hesitations. I'm just glad I don't have to guard him anymore.
And RJ, don't you feel like the leadership of Chris Paul still will play a factor?
No matter who his teammates are at any given moment, there's no question who's running the show. knows how to make any five-man group look like a cohesive unit, Greg.
Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition, and taking advantage.
And let's not forget how terrific they've been on the offensive glass, throwing themselves on that backboard and being rewarded with additional points.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Paul, right side. Outside, Green. Kicks it out to Paul. The 3. Offensive rebound. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Payne who brings up the ball for Memphis. And it's in there. Jackson's got 5.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Paul with the ball. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Green. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. He's got 6.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. From down in the low post, it goes.
Inside, Morant doesn't have an obvious advantage, but his moves, look, they'll get him to the bucket.
Here's Looney. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Morant with it. Chris Paul covering. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Jackson.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Inside, Wiggins. Count that one.
That's a strong take by Wiggins. I like the aggressiveness.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
That one misses for Wiggins.
I've been impressed to see Wiggins adjust and become a quality defensive stopper. He is fully committed to playing lockdown D on the wing.
Now here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Jackson misses.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Oh, just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. Back to Paul. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Paul's got 7 points for the quarter.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
Morant outside. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Morant. Timeout call the Warriors.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
JT Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Chris Paul. Now here's Curry. Scoreless thus far. Wiggins outside. It's good from long range. And the Warriors lead by 6.
And Wiggins excels at reading defenses as well as understanding when to just catch and fire.
Morant passes to Jackson. Six to shoot. The pass to Jackson. Over Wiggins. Shot from the low block. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Used a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
First one falls for him.
And what really distinguishes Jackson, the soft touch of his shot. Most young bigs are still developing that.
Both free throws good from Jackson.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Green. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who are the best shooters from behind the arc last season. Now you look at Kennard. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Stephen Curry, another sniper. He'll hurt you from three-point land.
What shooting we saw from them all season. I mean, I'd love to see these guys in a game of horse. They'd probably be draining shots from midcourt.
That's good from Green.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. Passes to Jackson. In the corner, Kennard with it. Jackson in the corner. Clock at 4. Lets it go with a 3. And that's good. Luke Kennard for 3. Kennard's got 7.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Curry. Curry gets it to go inside.
So challenging to guard in pick and rolls. Curry excels at exploiting the defense in these sets.
Morant outside. No good on that one. Great D that time from Curry. Outside, Green. Shoots over Aldama. And it's Green. Missing.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Jackson. The Warriors pull it in.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
There's the drive. Wiggins with some nice D.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. You just got to love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Kennard.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
And here is Moody. Lets it go from 11. Outside Curry. Shoots over Morant. Curry's shot is good. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. And the second chance effort by Jackson.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Here's Jackson Davis. 3-point lead. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And then Morant slams it in.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to Moody. Tries again. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Jackson. Good. And a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists tonight.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Now here's Green. 8 points for him to the inside. And the slam by Moody.
One of the all-time great passing big men. Green opens up so many opportunities for this offense.
Morant passes to Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. And the pass to Aldama. Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Curry. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Morant surveying the D. There's the lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. It's not going to go for him. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Steve Kerr. Coach, what did the team do in that first half defensively?
Just competed. You know, we have a very good defensive team, and our guys are getting after it. I think we've been a lot better defensively than we have offensively, and some of that defense has led to some transition and some open shots.
Something your guys always fall back on. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. After a slow start, they turned up in the second quarter, going into the half with a 4-point lead. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And over to the big fella. Your thoughts on the Grizzlies' first half?
It's the work they've done in the paint that's impressive. A lot of their points have come from the inside. They need to keep that production in the post coming in the second half.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter is set to begin in just a few.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, up at the forward spots, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the 2.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
The Warriors have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. He'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Pass to Aldama. Launches a 3. Green with the block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Morant. Passes it to Aldama. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Green kicks to Curry. From deep 3-point land. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
Green's got 4 assists in the game.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
Morant's against Curry. Steps back and fires. And it's Morant missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, and that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. The Grizzlies trail by 10. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bane would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
Now here's Green, following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Jackson Davis, no good off the back of the rim.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Bane. The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Pass to Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Green. Morant against Wiggins. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Morant passes to Jackson. He gets it in there. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
With this pause in the action, let's show you the teams that have scored the most points in the league last season. Second, the Warriors.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Here's Kuminga. Some nice passing by Golden State. Now, here's Looney. He's covered closely. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Here's Bane. Clark trying to get open. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Bane.
You can't leave someone open when Smart is running his team because he will find that mistake.
Here's Paul. Here's Looney. He gets that one. Looney's got 8 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's stolen by Kuminga. Paul dishes to Curry. Kuminga down low. He's against Clark.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
So it's the Grizzlies now. The Warriors making the shot. Rose in the post, defended by Paul. Some solid D from Paul. Warriors leading by 6. Down low. A putback. It's good on the putback.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Now Rose. Still yet to score. Smart on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Left side, Bean. There's Rose with the 3. The Warriors pull it in.
he is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Looney with the bucket.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Rose. Right wing. They need this. And the layup is up and in. Stephens got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Curry. And that's 11 points for Chris Paul.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Rose against Paul. And good that time. Rose has got his first points of the game.
And you love to see Rose aggressively looking to score on the inside.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them. And then on Sunday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. First free throw is good. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Luke Kennard comes in for Bane. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the second.
The thing I love about Chris Paul is that he is so focused on making his teammates better. Every team would love to have a floor general like that.
Now here's Rose. Smart deciding where to go with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Look, hang around the basket, you never know. You can get rewarded. Nice second chance opportunity there for Smart.
Smart against Curry. Now the pass to Moody. Back to Curry. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Trusting his shot. If Curry has the ball, he believes he can make any shot when that ball releases his hand.
Rose, good. And here are the Warriors now. 7-point differential. They host the Spurs after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. Inside. Kuminga with it. He's against Clark. Kuminga the pass to Paul. Misses the baby hook.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Paul, following the score by Derrick Rose. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you just got to do it yourself. Chris Paul calling his own number.
Passes it to Jackson. Memphis moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Clark finds Rose. And yes, it's good. 8 points for him.
And how about the clever move by Rose? He somehow manages to get around the contact and finish.
There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Pass to Moody. Launches it. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high utility player. Stick him in the game and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
And the first one drops. Entering the league as a defensive stopper and out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
And so, Smart nails both of them.
This is surely a spot that Marcus Smart has shown signs of being really good. He's definitely improved from the moment that he came into the league until now.
Pass to Kuminga. Over Jackson. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock.
And with the moment, let's check out the stats for Stephen Curry. Great showing for him last season. He put up about 29 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
He's off on the first.
And only about 60% from the line for the game. They shot it better in that first half, but have fallen apart here in the second half.
And the second free throw, good. 1:10 left in the third. There's the pass to Kennard. Jackson down low. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Curry against Smart. Curry with the bounce pass. Now, here's Moody. He has 5. The shot from the low post is good. Moody's got 7 points in the game. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Smart against Curry. Smart kicks to Jackson. Can't cash in from close range. Warriors leading by 4. Curry with it. He's got 14. Shot clock at 6. Shoots it. The shot, no good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Warriors ahead, up by 4. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Clark, Desmond Bain out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. takes a three. Hands it from downtown. Morant's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Grizzlies.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
The Warriors leading. Jumps up. And it's Green with the jam.
Got to reward the big man Green for running the floor. Excellent execution.
Now, here's Kennard. Guarded closer. The kick out to Bane. Over Kuminga. Bane, no good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Curry against Morant. Passes to Bane. Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Pass to Podziemski. Here's Green. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Memphis moving that ball around. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock to take the lead. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Podziemski. Outside, Green. Curry on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. Memphis trailing here. Morant passes to Kennard. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Substitution for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. So they take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Podziemski. He kicks to Curry. Pass to Jackson Davis. 6 to shoot. Higgins outside. Over Bane. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Back to Kennard. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Curry. And there's the pass to Green. And the Warriors miss again.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Look at that play right there! Woo!
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Green in the post. Aldama's there. And it's Green, missing.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Another shot, and Clark puts it in. Clark's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Now here's Curry. This is it to Wiggins. To end the drought, and Wiggins throws it down hard.
Putting something extra on it. Wiggins showing off what he can do.
Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Pass to Bane. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Here's Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Kicks to Curry to tie it up. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Morant outside. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 3. And here's Wiggins. Pass to Jackson Davis. Drops in the layup for 2.
And really at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now with the game in the balance, Coach told his team to play loose. Don't overthink it. We got this far playing our game, and we can win the same way. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Curry with some nice D. Golden State's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Here's Jackson Davis. Guarded by Morant. Curry's shot is good.
And you're asking for trouble when you give Curry this positioning. He's so efficient down there.
Morant outside. They need this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half. We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Here's Podziemski. back to Curry, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Just lost his head. What can happen if you're pushing a little too hard?
Marcus Smart's checked in for Morant.
Marcus Smart.
Now Smart. The pass to Aldama. Jackson down low. Wiggins against Jackson. Clock at 6. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Golden State. Curry's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Wiggins missing. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
Look, that's going to happen when Smart gets in there with those trees. If you're a little too aggressive, things can happen.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
And so Smart nails both of them. And so here is Golden State. Pass to Jackson Davis. Wiggins outside. To the right side. Six to shoot. Lets it fly. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Memphis leading by 3. Bane looking around. Going inside.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
13 foul. At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bane.
And he knocks down the first one. And Bane drops them both. And it's the Warriors with the ball, trailing by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Green slams it in.
For his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moment.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Outside, Bain. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got his 4th assist in this one.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Now here's Curry. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
I think we knew who was firing off the shot here. Curry is just too consistent not to be trusted with it.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Jackson. 8 feet away. Offensive rebound. Misses in close.
2 minutes.
Warriors trail by 4.
2 minutes.
Here's Podziemski. It's stolen. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Huge turnover. At really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Curry against Smart. Curry is inside. They kick it out to Green. Shot clock at 6. Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Bain with it. Now defended by Wiggins. And stolen by Wiggins. Curry dishes to Green. He lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Smart. And he banks in the layup. Smart's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, once again, Marcus Smart rises to the occasion and delivers. It's an absolute clutch bucket.
And the Warriors miss again.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Aldama finds Bain. Now here's Jackson. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
.43 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Timeout called the Warriors. They trail by 9. 40 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Substitution on the court.
Smart against Curry. Pass to Moody. Now here's Curry. The 3. No good. Good work defensively by Smart. Jackson has the open look. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
with the ball. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody have the green light, so, I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we behind you, so.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.